sure I've got everything proper at this point. The camera angle right. There we go. Anyway, I'm even seeing a camera delay. I had the phone actually turn itself off out in public. I wasn't recording or anything. It's ironic. You know, I had a buddy in Canada that was asking how to make an EMP type rifle or jammer, and I informed him of the legalities, and I also kind of gave him half the notion of it, where most likely fuck up and it won't work. But you know, if he actually knew what he was doing, then that's his intent at that point. How do you like that as a legal cross-referencing, of course? Of course, I'm still trying to stir up some new content level as far as I spit the alcohol out. And this is one other part. You know, alcohol evaporates, right? I was just reviewing the only hints of Kate's notes at that point, and like, you know, I already had a neighbor for the fifth time across the way in a year and a half now approach my yard in such manner, and I have never done so to any of them ever. So I'm kind of just tainted by that, as one could imagine. You know, I gotta figure out how to get these $5 off the damn thing so I can finally go get the freaking last round of food. But at this point, I can just go get the fucking food box. It doesn't even fucking matter. So, you know, everything else I eat out, help a buddy or two out with some money, help my friends out with a little bit of cash. But that's because I've been scrounging off the and hell, even when I was doing the PR campaign, that was the most amount I've ever made ever. Okay, ever, other than playing guitar or something. Okay, and I haven't done that since New Orleans, effectively. I tried in Santa Cruz in California, but that was about it. And that I was just done with it. People just wanted cover songs, and I'm like, nah. In fact, I have some old original recordings, but you know, gone with the phones that people thought I lost. I didn't realize that people were spotting for them. So anyway, well, everyone else wants to play crazy card in this bitch, which is concerning and disheartening and infuriating to. First, must be infuriating to logic itself and insulting their own intelligence. And then I myself am going, how did nature let you even survive with that kind of mentality? But never mind that. I hope your kind of stupidity isn't contagious. But other than that, the new material content is just down the uncut footage. I mean, there's tons of shit available. Now I just need to find someone who's as interested as I am of taking that raw footage and booting it over to the new channel effectively. And it's gonna be, then we can go into a real theme mode, because there's already like 5 base themes going on. Plus I was trying to do the stories of the old road. That's also still reality check, but it's more of it branched off because it's reality check stories along the road. So I keep it anonymous. I don't drop names or anything, and I'll use like 1,000 examples because it's poetry living poetry, literally life itself at that point. On that notion, that's like I wasn't a traveler, I was homesteading, but I did get by as a bard and a dirge and a troubadour. But that's because, what am I gonna do? Be a street tech? I mean, I've tried to do that before. There's places where I can be a street tech. And I'm still using sound canceling software on this versus my home laptop that's spare parts machine at this point, you know. And I was even advertising. I didn't record this last round. This is like aftermath, effectively, because I don't want to be out there with the same shit every time. So I was out there with my actual resume going, I should be the guy that should, with no more than about $50 base, should be able to purchase junk parts off people and flip over and make almost $400 in less than a week. But, everyone else is just trying to, I swear this is why I said, bumfuck Ohio's better check itself real quick. Because I'm not bumming, I'm not asking for a handout. I'm really looking for an axe to grind for real, and I'm not plagiarizing anyone. That's the perfect way to put it. Thank you, because other ways I've put it have been taken inappropriately, apparently. So thank you, guys. Anyway, mad props. Thank the muses, too. So, meanwhile, I've been legitimately trying to do that Rick and Morty thing, but I just couldn't get serious about it. I mean, all I could get serious about was the time travel shit after the fact that I was already kind of doing this, I'm not Rick kind of deal. And good old days back at Secor Starbucks. Roastmaster Mike. I swear. But that's the whole point on that one. The sound level's still better here. Oh, it's still starting to get to me. In my house it's muffled instead. So, if you want the legal... I forgot we were so far up north that you people don't understand that I have to use English in a technical manner that my brain doesn't really use too well, because I failed Northern English. But never mind that. My sentence structures are still freaking Yugoslav when you come down to written. It's like a hybrid at that point. If anyone were to. See, and there's another thing. You, as in any you, as in the generalized use of you, might be more English or less than some comprehend. I got some. So, it doesn't really much matter. You know what's really cool is I actually can feel the very microwave background worth of energy. That cold that's there eternally, and well, poetically. If you want to get scientific, doesn't matter how much thermal energy there is. What is it feeding? And why is it never enough?